eran tantas letras, uno.
Sí.
No se mira nada.
Nah. Champa.
Is that a Shiro-kun?
One of Drax's missing scouts.
The DNA is Shiro-kun, but drastically altered. It's clear the cat are closing
Se va a
in on
poner los
successfully
salsa.
exalting the species.
Trabajan rápido. Trabajan rápido.
They're driven and efficient, that's for sure.
Cámara del Arconte.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Ark.
Remnant origin.
Why do you suppose he cares so much about the Remnant anyway?
That's the question, isn't it? And we need to beat him to the answer.
The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging it in the process. It is no longer useful.
Be genocide for the whole cluster.
Pathfinder, this is the relic the Moshae described. It does seem to be a map. I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
Hello, hello.
Veamos. Vamos.
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after. There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
You didn't allow me to escape your little trap either, did you?
That wasn't you. It was the artificial intelligence in your head. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP!
Done.
You've got to be kidding.
That Drax isn't here to see this.
We could use his temper right about now. This guy's gonna be trouble. Stay out of the way and give him everything you've got.
Ryder, this is Captain Hager. He detonated the EMP.
Yeah, we know!
Reyka's still trying to read the captives.
I wish you luck, but I can't talk right now.
You sound busy. I'll let you go.
Shit, this is getting dicey. Just keep your distance.
Con razón todo eso. Tienen que estar una defensa bastante fuerte.
Watch out for the kid!
Hay otros enemigos. Ay, va a estar difícil entonces.
We've come too far for it to end here.
pero los otros... No. No, pero los otros sí matan. Ahí va a estar lo complicado al parecer. Chuchas. Más y más chuchas. Adelantemos todo eso.
It's clear the cat are closing in on success.
Sí. Ah, tengo que escanear otra vez. Voy a guardar.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon sanctum.
Give the word and we'll...
Remnant origin.
Why do you suppose he cares so much about the Remnant anyway?
The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging it in the process. It is no longer useful.
The Archon will be pissed if we pull this off.
He needs to be stopped. What we've seen on this ship, it would be genocide for the whole cluster.
Más rápido, please.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're on.
Glad Drac isn't here to...
No, qué asco.
We could use his temper right about now. This guy's gonna be trouble. Stay out of the way and give him everything you've got.
Ryder, this is Captain Hager. He detonated the EMP.
Yeah, we know.
Rita is still trying to free the captives.
I wish her luck, but I can't talk right now.
You sound busy. I'll let you go.
Shit, this is getting dicey. Just keep your distance.
Watch out for the kid! We've come too far for it to end here.
No, no hay munición. Pero los otros enemigos, los chiquitos, son los que hacen todo complicado. Vamos, vamos. Bueno. ¿Qué más es? Ah, sí. Eso sí lo sé. Desde aquí eso. Aquí vamos. Estos son los que tocan. Estos se matan. Algunos más son más. Oh,
Gonna like that.
sí, ya lo sé, pero tengo que ver. Ay. Para que ya. No hay nada, no hay nada.
Pathfinder, there is little time to waste. You need to leave this ship.
The Ark still looks okay.
Pathfinder, there is little time to waste. You need to leave this ship. Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Could be the rest of Drax's missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly.
Ryder, it's Reika. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another, farewell. Reika out.
Damn it!
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
This is our only chance to save Drax scouts. They'll be turned into more of those monsters.
Uy, decisión difícil. Bueno, la más
Reload. We're going after Reika.
¿Y ahora qué? Ahí. Ábrete ese modo.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reika, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's Ket the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
¡Ay! ¡Ay!
We have to punch through!
Tell that to them.
It's that or die!
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map. We're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go! Go! This is going to be a tough one. We're fresh meat. They love to cut us open.
That's not how I'm going out.
¡No! ¿Qué haces? ¡Ah! ¡Ah! Joder. Qué mentira, que no le pega bien. ¡Ah, shit! Espérate, que no tengo.
Pathfinder, you came.
Sí, lo sé.
Reika, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's Ket the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
te sacan mancos.
Punch through.
Tell that to them.
It's that or die.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Jaja.
Go, go!
¡Ay! Son muchos. No, no, maté demasiado rápido. Ahí.
This is going to be a tough one. We're fresh meat. They love to cut us open.
That's not how I'm going out.
Tight corners. Watch where you shoot.
¡Ah! ¡No trae! ¡Ah!
Pathfinder, that Ket ship is trying to reset the power.
No. Dos chuchos. Ah. Todo por hacerte caso.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reka, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's kept the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything. Let's go.
We have to punch through.
Tell that to them.
It's that or die.
La jugada, pero es muy lento.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, and we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go!
¿Qué pasa?
This is going to be a tough one. We're fresh meat. They love to cut us open.
That's not how I'm going out.
Tight corners. Watch where you shoot.
Qué mal.
Pathfinder, that Ket ship is trying to reset the power.
Ah, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Yeah, wish I had. That's a cat who's never getting back up. Not much further.
Uy. No, ay. Bueno, no. ¡Ay! Se está encerrado. No. Oh, joder. Ay. A ver. Ese no. Oh, no te había visto, chaval. Ahí está. Perdidos. Munición incendiaria. Oh, me dieron otro golpe. Uy, Dios, acá hay demasiado. Casi. Entra. Venga, no se quema, espera. Oh, ¿qué es eso? No, aquí está. Dios mío, me Ay. Ah, qué mal. Ay, y ahí uno de esos. Dios santo. Ay. A ver. ¡Ay, no! ¡No! ¡Jodete! Oh, ¿qué le pasa? Está loco. Está loco. Bien.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reika, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the
Del
tunnel.
principio.
It's kept the whole way.
No,
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything.
qué malos.
Let's go.
¿Cómo se les ocurre hacer semejante cosa? Ay. Son malos, muy malos.
We have to punch through.
Tell that to them.
A ver.
It's that or die.
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map, but we're trying to rescue some prisoners.
Those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
Go! This is going to be a tough one. fresh meat! They love to cut us open!
That's not how I'm going out.
High corners! Watch where you shoot!
Pathfinder, that kid's ship is trying to reset the power.
Ah, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Yeah, wish I had.
Y perdí mis armas. Mi cuerpo a cuerpo. ¡Ay, Dios, tanta tiempo!
That's a cat who's never getting back up!
Entra, 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 entra. Venga, venga.
On the move.
Not much further!
En el fondo vienen grandotes. ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? Aquí no te entra. ¡Oh! ¡No! ¡No, no, 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 no! ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? Estás loco. Otra vez. Ya no me dieron el arma, ni el cuerpo a cuerpo, así que... Muy bien que morí, muy bien que morí. ¿Vale? Ah, bueno. Algo para... Bien. Antes de todo. Ok. Este se cierra, así que... Vamos a armar una estrategia, joven. Bueno, todos enfrente. Así. Por aquí. Ahí enfrente. El otro más. Pasa, 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 pasa. Oh, no, no, vamos a ver. Pama. No, 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 ¿qué haces? ¿Qué haces? ¡Me la encontró! ¡Me la encontró! ¡Que no entre, que no entre, que no entre, que no entre! Aquí está el otro más. Gracias, gracias. Cuestan, mano, cuestan. Uy, se fue, se fue, se fue, se fue. ¡Otro! ¡Otro! ¡Ah! ¿Quién le...? ¡Disáigalo! ¡Mátenlo! ¡No! Eso es lo malo que a veces se queda sin munición. Ay, del área del chat. ¡Vaya, este! Está en el viejo. El ancestro. Queda toque. Queda toque. Vale, taca. Ahí está uno. ¿Atrás? No, 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 no. Muérete.
We did it! That was the last of them!
¿Ya no hay nadie? Ya no. Tenía muy poca vida como para que entrara. ¡Oh! Horrible. Está bien. A ver. ¿Qué me das acá? Cañón.
Let's get them out of there.
Corre, corre, corre. Joder. ¿Quién vos?
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Kett are close to restoring the ship's power.
No tiene.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Sí.
Understood.
Ryder, thank you.
Save it for when we're safe.
Carregaba. Los
Let's move! Move!
Ryder, now! We've got to go!
Ruso. Ah. Uy, Dios. Sí va. ¿El todopoderoso? Sí, todopoderoso. Bien.
A team will escort the Ark back to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Thank you again, Ryder. But I owe you an apology. I made a mistake.
Oh?
I shouldn't have called you to say goodbye. The choice you had to make. I put too much on your shoulders.
You did what you had to. If that had been the Hyperion and I was looking for my people, I would have been the one calling you.
I appreciate that. As Pathfinders, the line between serving our own people and the greater good is blurry. I prefer a sharper focus.
I don't think there's going to be much of that in this line of work.
I suppose not. Whatever the case, the Solarian people are forever in your debt.
Earn this.
We will.
Vale.
Drac.
I heard what happened. Wasn't enough to save the whole Ark, huh? Had to grab a few more Solarians on the way out.
Drac, it's...
Complicated, except it's not. Leaving my scouts behind was worse than killing them outright. And you're not the one who has to explain it to the rest of the clan.
It was a difficult choice, Ryder, but you won an important victory. The Archon has been dealt a blow. Your father would be proud.
Da igual.
That doesn't really matter. I'm just glad the team is safe. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Gracias. ¿Y el man qué dice?
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
We hit him once. We focus on doing it again. We have to rally the Nexus and move on Meridian.
Vamos, rápido.
Ayer nos fuimos a las 5:30, pero así sueltos, tranquilos, babos. No se quedó nada, solo como 2 o 3 órdenes que salieron, pero después de que nos fuimos, babos. Pero así como, hermano, no mucho, babos. Es más la bulla de la marmaja, de los ¿cómo se llama? Que de la cantidad de las cosas que es, babos. Porque antes de salir no revisé, pero sí eran las 6:10 y yo todavía estaba adentro terminando el puñete, vos. Sí, no. Pero sí estamos vos, sí, ¿no? Entonces vos, sí, y vos vas a llegar mañana. No, ¿sabes qué es lo que me está jodiendo? Vos que pusieron 3 filas.
No, me hace falta.
Sí, pusieron 3 filas ahí entre los...
¿Qué hace?
Entre los pasillos, man. A la mano, yo tengo que pasar por un lado a veces, mano.
I hope the Solarians find their place on the Nexus.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Ket won't take that away.
Lo que pasa es que en algunos ratitos eso me cayó mal, porque ahí, hermano, mira, digo, mierda, hermano, pero hasta que y hermano, solo te diste cuenta de las cubetas que quedaron ahí, que se abrieron un par, vamos. Va. La cosa está en que él solo limpiando eso estaba yo a la botella.
Y es el lapso de regeneración a cubierto, resistencia al daño cubierto 100, resistencia al daño con salud baja.
Y prácticamente si algo de lo que está abajo me hace falta, lo tengo que bajar yo, man. Esos manes que hacen las bestias, mano, yo, por hacerme favor, digo, y se basaba, hermano. Sí, me está, y la verdad sí me está lloviendo, ¿verdad? Pero nada que no se pueda atacar tampoco. Tampoco se va a mal matar uno tampoco. Fíjate vos que lo que pasa es que aparentemente ¿cómo se llama? No hay espacio.
Reducción del daño enemigo, duración. Daño hecho con el tiempo.
Ya llegaron a dejar más bolas, pero no a poner más. Solo que llegaron a dejar las vías y los paradas nomás. No, nada que ver, igual de verdad. Está más allí, ¿sabes? Mira, pues es pura mulada. ¿Por qué? Porque
daño a los poderes, fuerzas. Daño de armas.
Dicen que sí estuvieron poniendo el usted también, va. Sí, así estaban contando también, vos, pero saber que puchitas, dice que les preguntaron a los instaladores de esa onda, mire, y cómo se llama, fíjense que sí necesitamos que se aperturen. Nuestro contrato es de 90 días, a los 90 días ya lo va a tener todo levantado, pero ahorita no se esté presionando.
Vamos rápido. Nuevo planeta.
Anomaly detected.
No, es otro. ¿Ah? No sé, no. Rapidín. Ah, ese es el Nexus.
Solo estoy bajando yo de arriba. Dices Nexus. Unas que otras cosas que todavía hay un poco abajo, pero hay otras cosas que sí ya el ProLight 2050 tienes que empezar a bajar de arriba y está casi.
Pero si me llama ahí.
Anomaly detected.
Sí. Ah, sí me está. Ah, es que pide que también.
Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Oh.
¿Sabes qué onda mañana? Voy a estar allá en la paranda. Ya, yo no dije nada, yo estaba hablando con mi mente limpia, yo te estaba hablando, vos sabes que yo morbo no hablo.
No, en esos.
Sí, está bueno. Yo voy a salir en punto de aquí. Ajá. Paso allá como a las... No hay...
Oh.
I would like to welcome our Solarian pilgrims to the Nexus. You have had a long journey, but we're thrilled that Ark Parchero has finally arrived. We ask for patience as we find homes for everyone. To those who doubted the future, the proof stands before you. The Solarians live... Ah, there's the hero who made it possible, Pathfinder Ryder. Do you have any words for us?
El sueño vive, hemos tenido complicaciones, solo hago mi trabajo. Ya estamos cogiendo otra. No, eso no.
I'm just doing what needs to be done.
A humble servant, champion.
Sí.
We all...
You're the one who saved us.
No.
I am?
Thank you. I don't know what else to say. I'd be dead.
We all would. Now we have a future.
Un futuro brillante.
A bright
jóvenes.
future. You've been through a tough time, but
I can't wait to find it.
Ese deseo de encontrar. Vamos. Si truena la play ahí va.
Our Nexus, our lives.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers.
¿Quién le habla?
Clan before cronies.
Free
hey,
our
what's going on?
Está
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start, white.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost. But because you wanted military personnel, people tagged us scientific.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
Había terminado pagando el pato. Pagando el pato que esperaba esto. Tuve que elegir.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the
Well, your pick has my grandchildren trapped in that pod.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
Esta situación es distinta. Hablaré con ellos. Mi palabra no basta. Ahora rápido.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership.
14 months of promises.
Tried petitioning Addison. She ignored her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there.
Ya, gracias.
Our Nexus,
Uy, Dios. Tanto para... Tampoco.
This is HNS.
We're getting the Solarian Arc settled in now. People keep asking about the Natanis, but it's a big cluster. Wilfo, just so you know, our intel says the Archon's pissed. I'd warn your team.
Vamos. A saber quién es. Arcon, acabamos de ver a Andromeda, tu papel, ven a esta ciudad. La demencia, Dios, que... Vámonos.
Bye, Kandros. Duty called.
Si me sigue ya le tengo que preguntar.
No news on the Turian Arc yet? Or is this militia business?
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted this. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want...
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts I founded?
People need more than space, Ryder. They need work they're trained for, and we don't have placements for those families. If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe, and get those protesters out of Hydro... They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
No, los manifestantes tienen razón, porque como quiera sacarlos de ahí, tienen razón de acabar con la... Sí, de una...
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a...
¿Y ahora? No.
Weekly injury report. One bar brawl, participant...
Bueno, yo creo que da huevo a que vean todo eso, así que me despido. Adiós. Gracias, digo yo. Adiós. Y no carga, hasta.